these chairs with cranberry juice, cranberry.
Yeah.
It's now time for one of my favorite segments, Parents Happy Hour. Sherona McAllister joins us at the Happy Hour table this morning, a trained medical doctor with a deep commitment to ballet and dance. She's no stranger to hard work and creativity. Married for over 7 years and mom to 4 kids aged 5 and under. It's a miracle she's here. Sherona definitely deserves a seat at the table.
So this morning we'll be breaking down the topic, school is out, surviving the holidays. Sherona, welcome. It's so lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, but we need to survive.
Yes.
We do. And I mean, I say it all the time, try and be one step ahead of the kids. So what's the first thing I do? Create a plan. Otherwise, you're going to hear, Mommy, can I watch TV now? Can I watch TV? Can I watch TV? Can I watch TV? Or you hear, Mommy, I'm bored. Mommy, I'm bored. And the next, can I have a snack? Can I have a snack? Can I have a snack?
Hey, them snacksy, man.
So what I do is I have a schedule. And a schedule for, yes, the mom or the caretaker, whoever is in charge, but also a schedule especially for them. And something that they can see. So what I have done was created like pictures and that kind of thing. And we just kind of like, okay, you can hold those at the back.
Sure.
Right, so you could create here. And then beside it, you'd see what activities come next. And pictures so they can see, and that way they're not always asking you, what comes next? What can I do now, Mommy? Can I watch TV now? Is it time to watch TV yet?
It's 10 a.m. outside time.
Right.
You know, you have an hour to do that, then 11 o'clock come in, it's time to wash hands, do puzzles.
And then, of course, you have the snack time, and they can see when snack time is coming. And they have them an idea, what kind of snacks am I having now?
Yeah.
So there's fruit snacks in the morning. And then in the evening, you can probably have some chips kind of thing.
You know what? Someone watching might be like, Lord, but that's, you know, them at home. Them. But the truth is, children thrive in routine. They need structure and routine, which is why school works the way it does, because there's a routine, eh?
I want to say something about the snacks too. I have this new style where everybody gets like a little bag and we put the day's worth of snacks
That's
in it.
right. And
You
when
divvy it up how you feel like. But when it's done,
it's on
done.
you.
And then you decide how your snack thing gonna go.
That's perfect.
And let me tell you something, that worked like a charm. It does. Nobody not asked me for nothing. And I just said, yeah, back down.
I mean, the only problem is when they start going to other persons.
Yes, but they barter, so it's fine.
That's fine. That's on
They learn the art of negotiation.
Life lessons.
Right. So, activities. What are some activities we can do that doesn't really depend on the screen? But before that, we like to put in place boundaries. They know exactly when is screen time.
Yes.
Screen time is 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and we make them know that's when it is, and they can see it on their schedule. Screen time is all the way.
So you're not against screen time.
I'm
you're
not
just
against
scheduling
it.
the screen time.
And I think everybody benefits, especially the parents or the
yes,
adults who's in charge.
Yes.
So activities until screen time, we'll get to them. I like to look around home. What kind of things do we have that they can play with? Something I like to have is just balloons.
Yes.
Especially for the little ones, balloons will keep them active all day. And then I created something that's really simple and fun. And so, paper plate. And
that's so racket.
So it's a racket, and nobody can beat each other with it.
Yes.
And then you just...
And you can't break anything.
You can't break anything, and we hope not. And and we just keep going
my
like that.
kids actually play pickleball in the house, or tennis, or football. Maybe I should do this.
A balloon is safe, and if they decide to smack each other, they're still safe.
I love that.
And
what a
they're
great
done.
idea.
And if you get 2, they'll just go across the room
Oh,
all day.
brilliant.
Your turn.
I love that. That's great.
Lovely. All right.
I can see that working for many
It works
hours.
for me.
Right. And especially with the boys to get that energy out, it's great for them.
That's a good one, Sherona. Love
Another thing is just having little small things. You can just hide it around the place, and you'll be searching for it all day.
Yes.
Hot or cold.
Oh, there it is on the screen. We see
right.
them doing it.
Right, so that's my little one.
Also, on a complete side note, Sherona, just before we got to this clip, I don't know if we can go back to them on the bicycles.
Yes.
Some of the outdoor activities you recommend.
Lovely outdoor activities. For me, sometimes I just let them splash around in water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bicycles are good. And you know what I find with outdoors? When you send them outside, for some reason, it just attracts other kids.
Yeah.
So kids just start creeping out of the corners outside of the homes, and everyone just starts playing together.
Yes.
Lovely.
My kids love being outside for sure. Like it's definitely the same to like when we were kids.
Yes.
There was nothing that beat being outside. I remember going to the fruit trees and picking lime and pegging lime and then mango and whatever we had. It was so good. Look at them. Forts are a good idea too.
Right, especially on the rainy days.
So this is why I asked back for this clip, because one of your daughters, I'm going to go on a limb here and I'm going to say this one at the back is going to be a dancer.
Definitely.
You know, I clocked that immediately.
Immediately.
The dancer in me who knows the dancer in you spotted the dancer in her.
Definitely. And even that is good. So
it's so hard to balance though. I mean, you know, I know that, you know, for a lot of moms, you know, work full time, there's lots going on. We feel like, you know, sometimes these things are like out of our reach. How organized do we have to be able to make sure that our kids aren't stuck in front of a screen? Does it just take a little bit of planning? Like, you know, how do we balance that?
And I mean, go back to what I said at the beginning, one step ahead.
Yeah.
And if they have a schedule and routine, as you mentioned, they know that it can be done. You know, if their routine is being in front of the screen all day, it's just what it is. And again, I'm not saying that I'm against the screen. There are some days where everybody's tired and you just said, all right, here what? You can watch some screen. But even what we allow them to watch makes a difference.
Right.
So what I tend to go for is less stimulating shows.
Yes.
And there's this beautiful app called Books, which is books, but in like a semi-animated style, and they're reading the stories to them. So they're following along with the words, and I find it's good for helping them to read.
Yeah, got it.
But also, can we just talk about that boredom is good?
Yes. And it's
boredom is
perfectly
necessary.
normal.
So you don't have to be constantly occupied by us.
Yes.
Tell us why boredom is good.
And I find that it allows some rest for them, some stability, and it helps them to even sleep better at night, you know, and to learn how to entertain themselves and how to play with each other. In fact, I go as far as to instill in just an hour of quiet time.
Absolutely.
In that quiet time, sometimes they fall asleep, but other times they just sit there quietly with a book, and it interests them in reading. But you put it strategically, you know, so you put it after lunch where the itis kicks in. And, you know,
Says the doctor.
you know, and so they can get you know, so they get a rest. It allows you to get a rest too, and some quiet also. And it's just good for them in terms of learning balance.
And knowing that you don't have to be constantly stimulated.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because it's too hard. It's too hard to be your entertainment and your head chef.
It is.
And buckle wash.
And buckle wash.
Literally. Because I've been washing them bottles.
For sure, for sure. I love the idea of getting our kids involved in some chores as well.
That
like
is
you have
right.
to help to spread the bed, you have to help to take out the garbage, you have to help. Who can help to do help? Help.
And even helping in meal preps.
Yeah, man.
It might slow
They'll
you
eat a lot
down,
more.
but they are more interested to eat when they are the ones who prepare the meals.
Yeah.
And so that's something I like to do, even in baking. If you find time for it, that takes a while. And whatever you bake, it's what they use as their snacks later on in the day.
So I have one last question for you, because I like to always ask that one question. How different are you to the mother you thought you would be? Or are you just like the mom you thought you would be?
No, definitely not, actually. I thought I would have been working full time, and then I said, you know what? The work will be there when these kids are grown up. Let me slow down and spend time with them. They only have one mom. They have many doctors out there. They only have one mom. Let me be present for them.
Awesome.
That's lovely.
Good for you.
Very
Good for you.
nice.
Thank you so much for being here this morning
Thank
and sharing all that. I'm definitely making this when I go home.
Trust me,
I normally make a little telescope out so that you know, but no, I'm like,
so much you can do with that.
You remember putting, well, I don't know if anybody else used to do this, but you remember you used to tie a string and put it across the fence to your neighbor's
With a
house? And the cup?
Yeah.
And then
Chinese
you say,
telephone. Yeah.
hey, can you hear me?
And I don't know if you can really hear anything, but we pretend for sure. Yeah, it works.
You can reach me by cup, kids. All right, that was Sherona McAllister, medical doctor, dancer, and mom of 4. On the other side of the break, it's the bee's knees.
Call me.
Everybody, that's what you can call me for work.
That's right.
I'm a cup.
Hello, what's in my cup?